Hey, sets of transfer here. Confound those ponies, they drive me to creativity. So this is going to be the video that I normally do when I do a video blog after a long absence and talk about the videos I've got planned for the future. And since they all happen to be videos to do with ponies, that's all today's video blog will be about.
But she's not a tree, right? She's not a tree, Dash. I like to be a tree. To be a tree, there's such a world.
So, the first one that I'm trying to upload to YouTube at the moment is called Rainbow Factory. By the time I have this video blog up, because I'm actually recording this like a couple of days in advance so that I don't fall behind on video blogs, it's basically a grim dark PMV, you know, grim dark like my Pinkie Pie one was, about a fanfic that is very gruesome and yeah, makes the pony world like very you know, like a horror story. And it's actually, this song was, you know, made by Wooden Toaster, who, you know, also made Pinkie's Lie, and someone actually wrote a fanfic based on his song about how rainbows had a dark secret behind them that, you know, was very